Hi, my name is Tom Olafson. I'm an estate planning attorney. I serve clients in the Palos area. Thank you for visiting my website. I have something very special that I'd like to give you, but first I'd like to tell you a little bit about my practice. Guardianship is the process where the assets of a person who has been declared disabled or incompetent, incapacitated, where those assets are overseen by the court. The court puts someone in charge, the judge names a person, they're called a guardian, who manages assets for the person who's incapacitated. So if your husband or wife has had a stroke, or some serious illness like that where they can no longer make decisions for themselves, then you may be put in charge of their assets, which sounds funny to say because aren't they really both of your assets? Yes and no. If there were assets in that person's name alone, so if your husband had his own checking account with no one else's name on it, the judge may very well put you in charge of that money. But he's also going to want accountings on what you did with that money. If your home is in both names, homes are different. They're seen as special. Real estate is special in the law. If your spouse has a stroke or a serious incapacity, and the judge puts you in charge of their estate, their living guardianship estate, then you are expected to account for what you did with their half of the house. Which is really something that's inconvenient and unnatural for spouses to do, report on what they did with their own home to a judge. So avoiding guardianship is really something that we try to do. Sometimes we can't avoid it, and sometimes it really is a good tool to use, but if there's a way to avoid it, we usually do that. Having your home in a living trust is one of the easier ways to avoid to avoid guardianship, and we really recommend that you avoid guardianship when possible. Now what I'd like you to do is go to my website and find out how you can get a free review of your existing trust documents to see if they come up to our standards. I can also arrange for you to get free access to 20 videos that answer your most often asked questions. They give you some guidance as to what you should be looking for. Now, if you don't have existing trust documents, or you have a particular question that's been bothering you, you're welcome to call my phone number, which is 773-905-1193, and we'll set up a complimentary consultation.